All right, we're back. We're back up.
Indians holding on to a slim lead right now, 6-5.
Fly ball to right, Nodges under and makes the catch. 40 out. But not before the Tigers score 5 here in the 5th inning. Indians still lead 6-5.
Adam's having a little technical difficulty. Adam, we back on there?
Would y'all, one of y'all go through the recap from the 3rd run to the 5th? We were down for a couple of runs. Anyway, the score is 6-5 right now.
The score 6-5. Indians still on top, but only by 1 run. Who got the last hit, Sammy?
Last hit was by Ware.
Ware got a single up the middle. Scored the last 2 runs or 1?
2 runs.
2 runs. So it was a single up the middle for 2 runs right there, and it's.
So we're headed to the top of 6, right?
Top of 6.
Top of 6. Okay, make sure I get the scoreboard correct. Okay, there we go. And what you do, we'll just go ahead and stay here since we were down for a couple of minutes.
I don't really know what to say. They've worked their way back in it. Hadn't gave up. That speaks volumes for that baseball team.
I guess streaming since 3:45 this afternoon, 3:30 this afternoon. I guess it just overloaded the RAM on it.
Yeah.
Went down. Had to bring it back up.
You know, Sam, we was talking earlier. In a game 2, going into it with 1 loss, there is no margin for any type of error. I mean, it is what it is. That game decides whether you play tomorrow or whether you go home tonight.
That's right, and and like again, I'm just going to bring it back up again and not second guessing Coach Marchman. I'm just let's Ian was hurt. Why? My question is why the pitching change? Like you said, I know there's some reason. I'm not going to try to guess what he did or why he did what he did, but it's I don't know.
There's plenty of people to say guess.
Yeah.
Wade Rutherford up to lead the leadoff hitter for the Indians is going to lead off the top of the 6th for us right here. See if we can get some of them runs we gave up back up on the board for us.
Yeah, we had 6-0 lead going into the 6th. Gave up 5 runs, 1 run lead now. Now you got to get back to work on the offensive side and score some runs.
Yep.
Because they're going to hit the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to hit the ball. And 1-0. They're, like we was talking earlier, there's athletes all over the field. Ball inside, 2-0. Still hot and muggy tonight for this time of night.
Yep.
Summertime's approaching. It's going to be 2-1. Called strike on the inside corner.
Number 2 Porter still on the mound for the Tigers.
Ball low. 3-1. Ball full. Leadoff runner aboard. Top of the 6th. 1 on, no outs. Bring up Colby Bryant bat for the Indians. Also brings out the coach for WashWilkes for a pitching change. Not sure quite what's going on, but there's a lot of pointing going on there, Sammy. You have to.
Looks like he's going to bring the right fielder in. The pitch, maybe.
No, he brought somebody out of the dugout to pitch.
Okay.
25. Or 26, one to two. 26 looks like. 26.
What's that? 65. What did you ask me? What did you ask me? Oh, the number?
Yeah, that's 26, Sam.
26. No, it ain't either.
25.
That's 25. It's one of them.
What number is it, Sammy?
25.
25. Well, we're only 375 feet away, so I mean, you know.
Yeah.
25 is going
6
to
to
be
5. Boy, the blink of an eye. You know, we were up 6-0
M. Shed.
15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why I
that's
say
what-
you
that's
can't let
why
off
you-
the gas,
That's
man.
why you play all innings.
Can't let off the gas. Play for tomorrow.
That's right. Sorry. Sammy, I'll give you a perfect example of what you was just asking. Do you know how many times I've heard somebody talk about on air sometimes how dumb Rich McWhorter was for not doing something on the football field?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who one of the winningest coaches in the state of Georgia is? Rich McWhorter. Do
Rich
you know he went
McWhorter.
to Jackson County up there and changed that whole program?
Yep.
Not saying they wasn't on the way to it, but he had all the tools to make them a winning program.
That's right.
Keep him around and hide and watch, he'll do it.
Yep.
Russ Murray's done a fine job for us since Coach Mack went on to a new place. Man told me just it was time for a change for him. Kobe Bryant still at the bat for the Indians. 1 on, no outs. Wade Rutherford to be on first base. Umpires just getting behind the plate. Ready to start this one back up. Wade's off to steal a bag right here.
Oh, no way.
That's perfect view from here. Looked like his hand was on the bag, but he's called out either way, so that's 1 out for the Indians. Nobody on.
1 down.
Good play by their catcher.
Good throw.
Not taking nothing away from that. He that a little bit outside. That always happens right after something else happens. You know it.
Yeah.
That's standing on second base now with no outs, but it always seems you get caught.
Time called over on third.
Wow. I just got to switch the ball out for some reason.
I don't know what that was about, but
I don't either. Maybe it hit something and I don't know. I don't know what that was about. But either way, got the ball switched out. Kobe Bryant still at bat. 1-0. And lays the bunt down towards third base. Foul. Ooh. Nice pitch. Strike 2. Ball outside. Full count, Sammy.
Full count.
It's going to be hit out here, high fly ball. Center's up under it, calling for it for out number 2.
2 down. That'll bring up number 9, Sean Russell. Sean doubled in the first and had an RBI and has flew out twice to right and to center in his last 2 plate appearances.
I'm lucky.
Oh, whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, he pulled his bat down.
He turned around and pointed to the catcher's ring where the ball was at. Instead of going to get it. Fire on deck, better got it.
Well, I mean, it's not they being rude about that. We here, especially at this field in South Georgia, they just don't go get pass balls. The catchers do.
Yeah.
Ball high.
I honestly never seen that until we the first year we was in the state championship playoffs, and we was playing. That was when private and public was mixed in single A, and we had some teams from North Georgia come down. Honestly, that's the first time I ever seen someone on deck go get a ball. Ball. Not saying that's a bad thing, because that catcher's back there, and he's just as hot as we are, but he's got gear on. He's been working the whole game.
Yep.
It's just not common here in the South. 3-0. Ball 4. That was a little high. Colton Cruz up the bat for the Indians now, Sammy, number 13.
Colton has struck out back in the first, grounded out to the second baseman in the third, and shortstop in the fifth.
Jude Shaw comes in to pinch run for a catcher.
Be a good time for Colton to hit one over here by this big old pine tree to our left.
Now, if you're going to put it there, the ice box out there at US 1 will be fine with me. Ball inside. Now's the time not to get too aggressive, though, Sammy. I mean, as a batter, make sure if you're going to be swinging at it, swing hard, a good pitch. Ball outside. 2-0.
Some insurance runs definitely would not hurt here.
No, they've done proved they can score 5 in there. That's going to be hard hit out here to right field. That's gone. Top of the fence rail. That's going to be Jude rounding third at this time. There's going to be a play at the plate right here. The throw's coming in. Safe at home. Stand-up double for Colton Cruz. All year long, he's come up with big hits at the right time. Good job by Colton Cruz. That's another 2 years we got to look forward to him getting better. That's going to lead the Indians lead now 7-5. Top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th.
That thing was 6 inches from being out of here.
Yeah, I didn't even knock a table over that time.
That's because I left the table at home this time.
That was a smart decision.
That's going to bring up number 20, Geiger, for the Indians. Gant has struck out, flew out to center, and walked.
Colton with the lead off a second here. Shortstop working behind him. Ball outside. 1-0.
I started to bring it, and I said, nope, I'm going to let them have their leg room today.
Did you fix your camera?
Huh?
Is the camera fixed?
I don't know. I hadn't tried it yet. I didn't even plug it in today. Because I didn't know if y'all would be here in time for pregame ceremony, so I didn't worry about it. I just did the base setup.
That's strike one. 1-1. We had a almost home run the other day that Adam had a camera set up on the table out here, and I knocked it in the center field out there. Or actually off the fence and back up under what we sit on out here. That's going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Two outs. Going to be hit by softly to the pitcher. Pitcher makes it up for a throw for out number 3 to the first baseman, and then it's going into the bottom of the 6th, leading Washington Wilkes 7-5.
We'll be right back after this. Stetson Development Company is a proud supporter of Charlton County and the youth of our community. They provide concrete services, lane clearing, forestry mulching, demolition, material hauling, driveways, and so much more. Stetson Development Company has also done work out at Indian Field for our fans to enjoy this upcoming season and beyond. For more information, call 912-670-1003. or 912-496-2351.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Indians Playoff Baseball is brought to you in part by Brian Hewling of State Farm Insurance, Insurance Mutual Fund, State Farm Bank. Welcome back, y'all.
I guess if he goes back in the same position.
We got a pitching change here, Sammy.
Yeah, starting pitcher number 7, Ian Vickers back in the game for the Indians on the mound. Leading off the 6 for the Tigers will be number 11, Meach. He singled and rounded out to the
Strike
first baseman.
1. 0-1. I guess that rules if you as long as you re-enter that player in the same spot, Sammy.
Yeah.
He's got only 32 pitches now or something.
Yeah, 38 when he went out.
38, so he's got 40 now.
Yeah.
Pretty pitch.
That's that.
You call that a ball?
Mm-hmm.
A ball.
2-1. Three and 1. Swing and a miss. Full count. That hit him?
I think so.
I think it did.
Either way, it was ball 4 or it hit him. Hopefully it didn't hit him.
Going to bring up number 3, Wheatley. He struck out in the second and singled and scored back in that 5-run 5th inning for the Tigers.
Oh, my goodness. 0-1. He takes forever to call that, Sam. And it's a guess, anybody's guess on both sides. That should be 0-2.
Let's stay with it.
Well, you don't never know.
Got him.
That's strike call, strike 3 for out number 1.
That'll get us back to the top of the order for the Tigers, number 10, Callaway. He grounded out to the first baseman in the first, popped out to the shortstop in the third, singled and scored back in that 5th inning. Callaway's the catcher for Tigers. He's done a good job out there behind the plate for them.
Hang on a second. No. Umpires, he's saying it got, I guess it grazed him right there to put a runner on.
So hopefully umpire called it hit him.
Yeah.
And now he's going back to the plate. So
I don't know what, if he's going back to the plate, I don't know what happened because he sent him to first.
Mm-hmm. Washington Wilkes coach ain't happy about that.
Well, you can tell by that walk, whatever
Yeah.
that conversation about, he disagrees 100%. Nobody, I don't know what happened. Do you know what happened, Sam?
No,
Nobody knows what happened.
That home plate umpire called, said it hit him. He sent him to first, and then I guess he must have got overrode by somebody.
That's going to be hit. Fly ball, right field. He's got it for out number 2 right here. So that hurt. I don't know what that call was, Sammy.
Well, he must have got overrode by one of the base umpires because he called a dead ball, sent him to first, and one of the guys on the bases must have said no, it didn't hit him. That's the only thing that could have happened there.
Okay, well, obviously we're a long ways from it. It didn't hit. If it hit him, it grazed him.
Yeah. Well, Sean was very adamant that it didn't hit him.
That's strike. That's a called strike. But my deal is how can they overrule him with him behind the plate and them out here?
That's a good question.
I mean, I could understand, Washington Wilkes coach being upset about that. I would have been too. He made a call up there that somebody overruled from second base 90 feet away out here.
Yeah.
Got an update in Commerce. The 5th inning, Irwin's up 11-1.
Yeah, okay. Congratulations, Irwin.
1-1 on Durham, the center fielder.
That's going to be swung on foul ball. That's going to 0-2 still. That's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
That's probably their training. They probably done right there.
He went.
Call strike 3.
Got him.
Got him.
We're headed to the 7th. Indians lead 7-5. Game 2. We'll be right back. (4197) 2nd Street, Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your insurance needs, contact Brian Hewling and his staff at State Farm Insurance. Heron Cleaning and Restoration, LLC, located at 239 Jones Road in Jacksonville, Florida, can handle all of your cleaning needs as well as fire and water damage restoration. Contact Gina Mazel at 904-524-1384 or call their office at 904-384-8427. Heron Cleaning and Restoration.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Small Smiles Learning and Child Care Center and owner and director Christy Smith Blake would like to give a very special shout out to Najee Smith. Small Smiles and Christy wish Najee and the Indians the best of luck versus Matter. Go!
Welcome back, y'all.
All right, leading off the top of the 7th for your Charlton County Indians will be number
It's crunch time.
11, Carl Crawford, followed by Najee Smith and Ian Vickers. Cole reached on the air and scored back in the 2nd, grounded out to the first baseman in the 3rd, and walked and was stranded at 2nd in the 5th.
It's going to be a ball. Man, he's that coach is going to come unglued now.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, Sammy, I was thinking, I'm not sure what that pitch count rule is, but he could have took Ian out thinking that maybe if he needed him in a game 3, he could have.
He could have.
If
yeah.
Colton got in trouble, they could have mixed that up. I don't know.
Yeah.
That play you were talking about previous inning, Jeff Dodgett wound it back and replayed it. They said it did not hit him. One of the base umpires must have overruled him quick, and that's why the home plate umpire waved him back.
Yeah. That's going to be George Rivera pinch running right here. That's the only for Cole Crawford. That's the only thing I could have thought of.
Yeah, that was the only really answer I had to
Yeah.
myself. I mean, that's
Either way, it's confusing.
Yeah.
But my question is, as a baseball fan and no guru that's been trained, how can you overrule that from – I think it's the right call, now don't get me wrong, but how can a base umpire way out here overrule the home plate umpire?
yeah.
He can hear stuff that they can't hear behind that plate or whatever.
Especially if it was that close of a pitch to hit him. It had to have barely just nicked him.
Barely nicked him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Najee Smith at the bat for the Indians. That's going to be a ball high.
And then, the last batter here where Cole walked, the Tiger coach came out and was questioning about him turning into the pitch. Is what I thought he was asking the home plate umpire.
Here's my deal on that. Here's what I wanted all 3 of my kids and the one that's still playing, all 3 of them to do. Don't turn towards it. Don't be looking at it when it hits you in the mouth.
Right. Yep.
I mean, you got to turn backside, and it's good coaching by him questioning it. That's not what I'm saying. I would surely question after the last thing we had going on there. I don't even know what to call it.
2-0 now, Najee.
1 on, top of the 7th.
Going.
Bunts towards third base. I was ready for the bunt anyway. Out at first, gallant effort there. He bunted that ball, and he hustled all the way down the line. That's all you can ask. Man in scoring position now with 1 out. Brings up Ian Vickers to bat. Starting pitcher and closing pitcher of this game for the Indians.
Ian doubled back in the 2nd. Was fielder choice in the 4th, and he struck out in the 5th.
I love Ian to death, and I even like his daddy a little bit. Man, these youngins need to find better walk-up songs.
Ian with a big chance to help himself out here now in the 7th inning.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's a hanging ball that stayed up high and broke late on him there, Sammy.
1-0.
Look like. George with a, there you go. That's going to be hit to first base. First base,
He missed it.
And the ball got away from him. That's going to score a run. And play at the plate, though.
Safe.
The ball gets away from him. He's going to be in the second base on the throw to back to home plate. Put the ball in play, and sometimes good things happen. Indians with another insurance run, which absolutely means nothing on a team that scored 5 runners in 1 inning. 8-5.
So
The board's got Indians with 8 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors, and Washington Wilkes with 5 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors.
So Rivera score on that play, and Vickers will go down to 2nd. Hayes Johnson will come in and run for the pitcher Vickers here in the 7th. 1 out. That'll bring up number 14, Connor Lloyd, to the plate. Connor has popped out to the second baseman, singled and scored back in the fourth, and flew out to left field in the fifth inning. Still only one out.
Sammy, we had a viewer.
Go, sir.
We had a viewer state that he thinks it's the fields umpire call because he's got a better angle, which I could understand that to a point, but my whole deal is if that grazed him, how can he tell it from out here if he can't hear it?
Yeah.
Either way, it's just a strange call. I'm sure they got it right. Not questioning anything. Georgia High School.
Well, you see that play all the time and all different levels on a foul pass
Pass
ball.
ball's going to get him over to third base there.
You see that play all the time on all levels. When a foul ball hits off a batter's foot, then the base umpire can make that call if he sees it as well. But I'm like you. I don't see how he can hit something that barely nudged kid's elbow and overrule it from the field.
Well, and I can see what the viewer was talking about, and I don't want to mention their names because he didn't like to do it publicly. So, but
right.
I can see what he's talking about because you can see that better from out here than what the umpire's seeing a ball disappearing out of his direction and probably a catcher moving at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's a hard job, and I'm not taking anything away from these fellas, but I would be mad if I was Washington Wilkes coach. Is all I'm saying.
I will tell you this: if I was batter behind the plate myself, I don't think I would let that base umpire overrule me if I did think that was a hit by batter.
That's going to be fouled out of play.
I just don't. To me, I don't see where that's an overruling play
I don't,
or appealing play.
Look, I don't think it is. If I think it grazed him, if I think I heard that ball graze him, I would not let that guy overturn that from out here because he couldn't hear that ball graze him. Obviously, if it did hit him, it didn't hit him much. And the response from our catcher let me know that he didn't think he was hit for sure.
Right.
But jump up and down if you need a base runner. That's the best way to get it. He's going to take off for home right here. He's going to make a play at home.
Safe.
That's out number 2, though, at first base. Is that Connor Lloyd at bat?
It was.
Okay. Game's not over, though. Don't matter what that score is. This last half inning is the 3 hardest outs to get in baseball.
We're going to get back to the top of the order now. Rutherford. Wade walked and scored in the first, was hit by a pitch in the second. Doubled and scored in the fourth, and walked in the sixth. 2 out, nobody on base.
That's a strike. But, I also disagree with him talking to your pitcher before he ever throws a live pitch. Ball 1-1. It is, Sammy, I'm going to tell you, it's almost like we're at a different ball field. I've never heard this place this quiet.
Yep. Especially in such a big game like it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a
Base
base hit for old Rocket. That's going to get down in the gap right there. He's going to go for second. He's going to go for third.
He's going to third. Nobody there. Safe at third.
That woke him up, crowd up a little bit.
I'd say that's probably, I think the throw would have been late, a double with a throwing error.
Yep. Well, that's going to bring up number 8, Colby Bryant.
Oh, Rocket. I'm going to miss him next year. I'm going to miss Colby, too. You talk about a great young man, and both of them, Wade and Colby, they've always done the right thing. I'm sure they've been boys. I've raised them, but they've always been respectable and done the right thing.
Last part.
Ball high. 2-0.
It gets busy over here at a game like this, man.
Yeah. Good job out of catcher. 2-1. Ball was high, probably high outside corner there, Sammy.
Yes, it wasn't up to me.
In the strike zone. High and outside.
Man, that catcher batter behind the plate, man, he's got a quick glove. I seen several pitchers now. It looks like the ball was going to be way by him. He just reached out and snags them.
Yeah, it would not be where it's supposed to be. You know, they get crossed up or just a bad pitch. You know, get out of somebody's hand. He's done a good job behind the plate for him for sure. That's going to be a hard hit out here to center. That's going to be staying in the park.
That's out of here.
Home run, yes,
home
sir.
Run for Wade. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant with a home run.
2-run homer here in the top of the 7th.
That'll fire up the Indian crowd because it was dead out here. I don't know where y'all fans is at, but y'all sure been quiet tonight. They must have had some good food up there. That brings the lead to 11-5 for the Indians. Sorry about getting excited. That is, I don't know if that, how many Kobe's hit, but that man, I'm proud to see that.
Two more big insurance runs for Kobe, or for the Indians.
Are we having a pitching change, or?
Probably, I was going to say I was getting that ball for him, but here comes the kiddos to get it for him.
Hey, go that way. Probably look out. All right. Stop right there. Look at me. Walk towards them vehicles right here. Somewhere up under them trucks or somewhere out there. Make sure he gets it. And watch for them trucks, buddy.
Final, sir. No. Final score up in Commerce, game 2. Irwin 14, Commerce 1. So they're headed for a game 3 tomorrow.
Hey, it went on the other side of these signs right here. It's probably closer to that gray truck and further over that way. Hey, make sure he gets that, buddy. Oh, Kobe Co coming up in a big spot right there. Man, that's good. I like that.
If on the if, are y'all available on the if?
Look.
That's the only way I couldn't jinx it.
I work for a great company, and I work for a good man.
Call your boss
and if I asked, I'll guarantee you he's going to tell me to take it off because I'll work anytime he wants me to.
So I got that kind of pull now. I can call
man,
Sheriff, and I can call Valancourt, get you both off.
We got a lot of stuff to do.
I know, man. I know.
But
hey,
I might ask.
Tell Valancourt I'll give him an extra plug. They'll let you off work tomorrow.
Well,
Sammy, do I need to call the sheriff?
I don't know yet.
Huh?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
How about let's wait till this last 3 outs?
Do what now?
Let's wait and make that decision after these last 3 outs.
New pitcher on the mound now for the
We'll
Tigers.
discuss it after the last 3.
It's number 12, S. Moon.
Especially after the bottom of the 5th, right?
Yeah.
It ain't over till it's over. That's one thing about baseball. You can't run out the clock.
Nope.
You got to play every pitch.
We're going to have Sean Russell up the bat for the Indians. Following Sean will be Colton Cruz, and then, is that right?
Yeah, Sean and then Colton. That's right.
And then Dylan McAllister.
Then Gant.
Gant Geiger. Swing and a miss. If he got the glove on that, must have got the glove on the back swing right there, the catcher. You could tell that hurt.
you see it? Let me see if I can
No,
brighten
you
it up.
got you got
I don't know why it does that. My
the
phone
dimmest
does that.
phone.
I'll try to hold on a minute.
Ball low.
Down low. There's
Brings count 1-1, Sammy.
Yep, 1-1.
display over here.
Pitcher set to deliver.
There, can you see it now?
Ball high, called strike. One and two. Swing and a miss for out number 3. Indians extend the lead 11-5 going into the bottom of the 7th for the last 3 outs. It's the hardest to get in baseball. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back after this.
Indians.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network.
Still embarrassing.
Welcome back, y'all. It ain't over, y'all.
Absolutely not.
Wilkes put 5 on us in the bottom of the 5th. They're perfectly capable of doing it again.
And this is the hardest 3 outs to get in baseball. Still got Ian Vickers on the mound for the Indians. Leading off for them, Sammy, would be
Number 6, Hunt, followed by L. Durham and Jay Thornton.
so we here to get 3 outs and get out of this one and prepare for another one, or we here to get the 3 outs right now?
3 outs.
Ball 1.
Hunt walked in the first, singled in the third, and walked and scored in the 5th.
I think everybody scored in the 5th. That's going to be hit to shortstop, gobbled up, throw made.
Got him. Oh,
He
he
must
caught
have
him off the
drug him
bag.
off, but I'm going to tell you what. That was a
I don't think
great
Cole's so
effort.
sure about that.
He ain't sure about it. I'm going to tell you from the reaction right there beside first base, he was very happy to get that call.
Coach March wants to go talk about it. What did Blue say? He pulled his foot when
That's
he
what he
stretched?
said, yeah.
That's what he said. He pulled his foot off, and he's
He's going to ask for help
asked
from
for
the home
help
plate
at
umpire.
home plate, and we're probably going to have 1 on, no outs, 7th inning.
I think we're going to get an overrule here if we can get an out call.
I doubt that. I can tell you from the reaction from a guy I was looking at right over there that he was very
safe,
surprised and happy about it. So here we go. We got 1 on, no outs. Bottom of the 7th.
Well, didn't really expect that one to be changed. Ain't one got changed all day, so here we
That
go.
one changed all year.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
And that's a strike 1. I don't know if he pulled his foot or not. You can't tell from the outfield, but I can tell you he stretched out. That was an awesome play by Cole.
Yeah, all you got to do on that play is just barely. All you can do is touch the bag. You ain't got to hold it or anything. So
Great play by Sean Russell behind the plate, kept the ball in front of him.
This will be L. Durham at the plate. He flew out to right. It was part of a fielder's choice and doubled the score back in the 5th.
That's a swing and a miss. It's not that they can't do it, Sammy, but at this point right here, if I was their coach, I mean, one run's not going to – I wouldn't be over-aggressive. One run's not going to do you a bit of good.
No,
You're going to have a bunch of them right here, so.
Ooh, must have
He
been
come out
outside.
of ball.
Must have been outside, I guess. Looked like I had the outside corner, but
2-2. That's going to be hard hit. Fly ball high in the air. Dylan McAllister's up under it for the out. Gets the ball back in. Runner unable to advance. Out number 1. Strike 1. 0-1. That's going to be hit down the third baseline. Was that a fair ball?
fair ball.
Great. That's a great effort. Good running by the batter there. Hustled it out.
So Hunter moved down to second. Thornton will be at first now with 1 out, and that'll bring up number 9, Ware.
1 out.
Got to be careful pitching to him right here. He is singled, struck out, and singled again back in the 5th inning.
Go right at him.
He hits the ball hard.
He hits it real hard. They still behind. Ball low. 1-0.
Boy, these two teams are dead even, ain't they?
They are. Both.
Back and forth, like a boxing match.
1-1. Swing and a miss.
Good all-speed pitch that time by Ian.
All-speed pitch. He was looking red right there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's way out in front of that pitch. Good pitch by Ian.
I think he started walking off after the swing before the ball got there. I don't think I'd have thrown it the second time, but that's going to be out number 2 right there. The runners was to advance to third and second now with 2 outs.
That'll bring up number 2, Porter, for the Tigers. Porter has grounded out to the pitcher and flew out to right field twice in 3 plate appearances.
Ball high, 1-0.
Dylan has noticed that same thing about him flying out of right twice. Just told Wade and Najee over there to come there twice already.
That's 1-1. Umpire was blocking. That's a swing and a miss for strike number 2. That umpire was blocking that, but that's a good call for us right there on that one pitch. I think it looked low from here, but like I said, he was blocking it. That's going to be out number 3. Ian Vickers strikes out. Man, that was a really nice pitch, that last pitch.
Oh, that's a ball game. We're headed to game 3.
The game time is 3:30 tomorrow. They was just announcing it up there.
They're not going to shake? Nope.
I guess.
I guess not.
I don't know. I guess not.
I guess not.
They was announcing the Irwin Commerce 1-1 in the series.
Well, the if game is no longer an if.
No, the if game's tomorrow at 3:30 here at Indian Field. I'm sure I don't make the lineup, but I'm sure we'll start off probably with Colton Cruz pitching that game. It's going to be just as hard as it was today, and they're going to have to play just as hard as they did today to win this series. That's a very good team with a lot of athletes on it that we're facing. Well-respectable boys. They never got down on themselves. If they did, I couldn't tell it. Wow, what a game 1 pitcher, Sammy.
Oh, yeah.
For them. That kid threw one heck of a game 1. and ended the game with a good defensive play off the mound to first base, and excellent plays out here in the outfield. He did have one get under his glove, but he's got, if everything's right, we got from the school, 6 errors in the whole year.
Yeah, that's good. Real good.
So there's athletes all over that field, and we're seeing a good opponent here in the second round of the Georgia High School Sports Association playoffs.
Yeah, two great ball games. I mean, neither team can lower their heads on the loss. Washington Wilkes just played an excellent ball game number 1. Charlton couldn't get the hits in time. They take the loss. And just vice versa here in the second game, Charlton got the hits when they needed them. Runners on base. Ian Vickers came in and started the game, went out for an inning, and came back in and finished out the game in great fashion in his win.
And let me tell you something. Kobe Bryant hit him a home run right over here to seal that deal, and I'm just as happy as I could be. I'd have been happy for one of their kids, if they wasn't playing us. But you grow up around a lot of people. I've got a kid on that field now, but I didn't have a kid out there between my older son and my younger son for years. Mm-hmm. But I had kids out there.
Right.
It's awesome to have our community support these Indians in baseball like they do. You got the final stats for us, Sammy?
I do. For the Tigers, 5 runs on 8 hits and 4 errors. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 4 errors. They left 7 men on base. Losing pitcher was number 3, Whitley. He had 2 strikeouts in the game. For the Charlton County Indians, 11 runs on 9 hits and 2 errors. 11 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. We left 7 runners on base. Winning pitcher was number 7, Ian Vickers. He had 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, and gave about 3 hits in the game. Indians win 11-5.
A lot of good baseball right there by several different players. Cole Crawford made some good plays at first base. Good plays was made all over the field. They made good plays. We made good plays. We come out better on game 2.
Bring your Gatorade in your water for tomorrow at 3:30 for game number 3.
Tomorrow at 3:30. Yep. Real quick, there's a photo on the side of our production trailer. Indians playoff baseball. Football team wrapped them bleachers up. This was, I guess, back 2012. I know the football team's got a spring game coming up. I know they got a lot of important stuff going on, but I'd like to see them in the bleachers tomorrow, right behind the home plate.
Well,
they did on the side of my trailer 12 years ago.
I tell you that's a challenge to Coach Russ Murray to get his football team Indians out here supporting the baseball team. Coach Murray is good about doing stuff like that, and I assure you, if you get a hold of Russ Murray, he's going to, if he can, he's going to have them kids up there.
Have them over here. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. This place needs to be packed out tomorrow because tomorrow's a one and done.
That's it. Yep. Whoever wins tomorrow goes on,
Friday.
And whoever loses can go to the river and swim.
Yep.
That's it, man. All right, y'all. Thank y'all very much. I guess y'all let me know about the if tomorrow.
Yep.
I'll let you know.
Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. But if you get in trouble, just blame it on Adam.
No doubt. We will.
All right. All right, y'all. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you, Adam.
I appreciate you guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow live at 3:30.